Hello, and welcome to Tuesday Talks. This is episode 50. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. I had to fight to get on here tonight because the mountain cedar is really, really high here. Oh, and it's been getting to me since New Year's Eve. It's even hard to keep my eyes open. So, and then I misplaced my allergy medication. I don't know where it is. I gotta find it. Hello, Sherry. So yeah, I gotta find my allergy meds because God knows I need them right now. I had forgotten all about these allergy drops that they sell. Hey, Kate. They sell these allergy drops here at our local grocery store that are the allergy drops are formulated specifically for Texas hay fevers and weeds and grasses and stuff like that cause allergy issues. And I used to buy them years ago. I might need to go purchase some more. They have a pretty bitter taste, the drops do, but they really do work, and they're expensive. It's like a little bitty bottle, and I think it was like $14. Might even be more than that. But it's worth it because it helps. And the last thing I want now, since for like the last good 2-3 years, I've been fighting vertigo with my allergies, and I've been fighting the vertigo even more so the last year and a half. Cedar gets me worse than anything. I usually get like real bad cough. That hasn't happened, thank God, and I hope it doesn't. But the last thing I want is for that cough to mix in with the vertigo. I will just die. But yeah, like I said, it's like even hard to just kind of keep your eyes open. Hey, Christy. Hey, Karen. I wanted to let you guys know I have completed your Christmas cards that I crafted. My godson actually helped me put those together over the holiday. The plan was to get everything mailed out last week, but once the mountain cedar hit me, I was just pretty much incapacitated for the rest of the week. I'm making stickers for everybody, and y'all know I just got Cricut. So I'm trying to get those stickers done correctly so I can send those out with everything that I'm sending to everyone. So Kate, I think I need to get an address for you. I think. So I can mail your card and everything to you. Who's blowing up my phone right now? Okay. But yeah, everything will definitely be mailed out this week. It is a learning experience working with my Cricut. It's fun, but it is a learning experience. I've watched a million tutorials. And it's just a matter now of me piecing together everything that I've learned from all of those tutorials. I've been taking notes and stuff to get my stickers sent out to you guys. I bought, and the other thing I was waiting for too was I was waiting for some different sticker paper. I have the Avery label paper, and because of the way you pull the backing off, I felt like it was causing issues when the Cricut was cutting my stickers, and then I don't want the Avery label on the back of my stickers, so I ordered more sticker paper and had to wait for that to come in. And then I watched a tutorial recently and I learned about kiss cutting, and so I realized I might need to change these settings, I guess. And change the settings so it doesn't cut all the way through to the mat, because I was having that problem. So yeah, Chrissy, I think those are the ones I got. I got them on Amazon. Were those the ones I got? I don't know. I can't remember. But I got removable matte sticker paper. Forgive me if I keep blinking my eyes, because like I said, the vertigo, it's not heavy right now, but it's light. And it's kind of hard for me to keep my eyes open. But yeah, so I think that's the brand I got, but I'm not for sure, Christy. If you can only order it on their site, then it's something else that I ended up ordering on Amazon. But yeah, I watched some good tutorials. Hey, Karen. I watched some great tutorials by Sandy. And y'all probably know her if you've ever been on Tamra, the Paper and Pen Girls Lives. You've probably seen Sandy on there. She did some great Cricut tutorials, so I have been watching hers as well. So yeah, there's a specific type of sticker that I want to get out to each of you guys. And y'all know me, I'm a perfectionist. So it has to be perfect before I send it out to y'all. I started working on it last night, and then I started getting dizzy, and I was like, I don't want to work on this while I'm dizzy because I'm just going to mess it up. But I'm trying to create a logo for Pastries Pumpkin Pie, because there's so many things I want to do with it this year. And so I'm trying to come up with my own logo and not like buy something to use for commercial use and stuff like that. So we shall see. I'm working on that. You want to draw your own? That would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, Sandy gave some very, very good tutorials. She taught how to make your little backing card for your stickers and all of that. Like those ones that I cut a few weeks ago, they weren't that bad. They really didn't turn out that bad. Like, I don't know if you could see, like, here's some of them that I did. Like, there's some of these that I cut up. These are like from a digital kit I had. And so they weren't too bad, but these all cut like directly through to the mat. And the ones I tried last night, I didn't format them right. So it's like cutting out every little letter. And I used the new sticker paper, and I just threw it away before I even bothered to check and see if it had cut all the way through to the mat, because that was the main thing I was trying to check. Is it cutting all the way through to the mat, or is it not, because I have a different sticker paper? So there's just some tweaks I got to work out, and then that way I can get everything printed and mailed off to you guys this week. Hey, Nyleave. Thank you. Yeah, and you have a Cricut maker, Sherry, so you should be able to come up with something really great on there. It's a little overwhelming learning how to use the Cricut, because there's just so many things that you can do. And I think I've been doing pretty good so far. I've just been testing out a lot of different stuff. I tested out a birthday card for my mom, and it did the print and the cutting part, but it didn't recognize the little scoring wheel. And I swear that's the other attachment that you get with your Cricut Maker, I believe, is your scoring wheel. And it wasn't recognizing it. And so I didn't get to score the cardstock and everything. So yeah, it's just been a few little hiccups, but yeah. Nothing much, Nyleave. How did you so far with this? Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying. But there, yeah, I want to get everything out to y'all. And like one of the people from my giveaway lives here in San Antonio, and I got sick and couldn't even go I need to meet up with her to get her gift because I was like, I'm not going outside. Like for the weekend, I didn't even want to go outside. Like the mountain cedar was so high. So Saturday, I didn't go outside at all. I didn't want to go check the mail. It was just like that bad. And then Sunday, I had a brunch I needed to go to. And I started not to go because it literally felt like someone was sitting on my head. Like there was so much pressure and then the vertigo in addition to that. And I had to drive clean across town. And I was by myself and I really, really shouldn't have been driving. I really shouldn't have been driving. So like even on my way back home, I was like, Lord, please just get me home. And it was rough because I had so much to do and I had to push my way through all of it and get things done. Oh, you got some planners, Naive? Awesome. Cool. But I don't know if you guys know, but I came across a little something something on Facebook and Instagram. Do y'all know that Happy Planner's coming out with some more stuff in Walmart? They're coming out with some gardening sticker books. There's going to be 2 gardening sticker books and like I think an accessory pack. Have y'all seen that? I was like, are they seriously about to come out with something else? Seriously? Yeah, gardening. There's one book that says gardening 1, and then there's another book that says gardening 2, and then there's an accessory pack. And I was like, come on, I'll have to planner. Like, y'all just need to slow it down. So you heard about it, Kate? Yeah, I was just like, what? But yeah, I guess it's just a Walmart exclusive. I don't know. Kind of like when they came out with the wellness and how it only went to Walmart first. Yeah, so they're coming out with something else, y'all. Something else. And it's crazy. I was watching a YouTube video. Oh God, what is her name? It may have been Spiced Plans. I can't remember. I was just up the other night, just bored and binging and just clicking on every planner video that pretty much came up. And she was saying how she's using a Happy Planner still, but she kind of migrated over to Erin Condren for one of her planners. And she was saying the reason being is because she found herself spending too much money because Happy Planner kept releasing stuff. And she said, she was saying that she can't allow herself to get caught up in all of that and spending all of that money. And I was like, that's a good point. Erin Condren doesn't come out with all of those releases. Erin Condren doesn't come out with a million sticker books. You know what I mean? So she made a very good point. I saw that. I said, thank goodness I don't garden. I know, right, Karen? I don't garden either. But I'm sure they probably got, they come with all the cuteness. And that's what she was saying. They come with all the cuteness and then you end up just spending and spending and spending and spending. And I'm really trying to do a no spend right now. Yeah, I'm trying to do a no spend. And I even got an email today. Some site has up to 50% off on Happy Planner stuff. And I was just like, I started scrolling through and then I stopped myself. I was like, just get off of here because you don't need anything. Like, get off of here. You have 3 Dream Seeker sticker books and you're still hoarding the Dream Seeker sticker. So I made myself get off of the site. I was like, I don't need to be on here. I don't need to be spending any money whatsoever. Not at all. So my big bro was supposed to be on with me tonight to do his little thing, but work, I guess, got him, so he didn't get to be on. But yeah, I was just, I'm not trying to spend any more money. And another thing the girl was saying is that at least with Erin Condren, you're going to find that neutral planner, that like super neutral planner that we're all looking for. And she was saying you just can't seem to get that with Happy Planner anymore. They're not bringing out anything that's very, very neutral. And I was like, she's right. She made some very valid points. They put out these releases, and it's several all year long, and they're just reeling you in to try and get you to purchase more stuff. A lot of stuff is cute, and we've discussed on here several times how a lot of it is kind of like reworked and rehashed, but I'm hoping we're all starting the year with some budget goals. And one of my budget goals is to do a no spend for January. And if possible, through the first quarter of the year. Because there really is nothing else that I really need to get out there. Hey, Michelle. Happy New Year. So how is the new year going along for you guys thus far? We're 7 days in, so it's been a week already. That was fast. So brother, we got some goals. Okay, so I don't know, he might be watching, but again, he might not be because I think he's exercising. But the weekend I was gone for the singles weekend, he went to this event with my mom at church where they got all dressed up. They had like a little holiday gala thing or whatever. And she sent me the photo, and I'm going to post it on my Instagram. He's going to kill me. So if y'all don't see me on here next week, then you'll know that's why. But she sent me the picture, and I'm going to post it. He was all GQ and everything. Yeah. But yeah, that is a goal, to get his face. Yeah, that is definitely a goal. I heard I'm not the only person creating neutral inserts for planner disc. No, so apparently several people are creating inserts now, Kate. I learned, I think it was on here a couple of weeks ago, I learned that Michelle has inserts. We know Keita has inserts. That site, what is it, Jane's Agenda, they make neutral inserts that you can have to fit your Happy Planner. Even Planners Anonymous, as part of being a subscriber, I can print inserts every month. And now what they've done is they've created Haponichi inserts, because before they had Hobonichi, but now they have Haponichi inserts. So I'm excited about that. And I asked, I said, well, can we print as many different size inserts as we want every month? And they said yes. And I was like, well, that's pretty cool. So I'm going to try out these inserts I got from Capital Chic. I'm going to try those out. If those don't work, or even if they do, because it's only, I think, for 3 months, then I can always just print free ones right there from my Planners Anonymous if I want to do that as well. Okay, your inserts are also good for men too. They're very neutral. Most people are very women friendly. And that's the thing with Happy Planner. They haven't, in my opinion, really came out with anything that would relate to the male market, even though you remember how Erin Condren came out with their Focus line. I think it was called Focus line. It was real nice and sleek and neutral for men, but I don't think Happy Planner has really done anything like that. Erin Condren is too much. Yes, they are pricey. They are. But when you think about it, once we buy a planner and a whole bunch of stickers from Happy Planner, we've already bought an Erin Condren planner. Square plans and one coffee planner mom. Oh, the ones coffee planner mom got. Yes, I saw her inserts. I don't know the name of the Lights Planner Action, I think is what's the name of the inserts she got. Hey, Larissa. Thank you for the card, Larissa. Yes, they have it still. The focus. Yeah, the focus line was really, it was really, really nice. That Erin Condren paper though, like I have that academic planner. I don't really use it right now, but there's that Erin Condren paper is wonderful. It's some nice paper. I bought me some heavier weight paper. I don't think it's like the heaviest, best weight paper that I could have purchased because I got it from Walmart. But I haven't even tried it out yet. I only bought one pack. I didn't want to buy a whole bunch in case it's not what I wanted to. It may not be the best because, like I said, I only got it from Walmart. But yeah, the Erin Condren paper is really, really nice. You've been working that Erin Condren, Larissa. I have been watching a lot more people use their Erin Condrens. And the only reason I didn't purchase one was because I'd already bought that Teresa Collins one. And I was like, well, stupid, you should have got on Erin Condren and bought a neutral planner. You could have got on there and done that. And then I couldn't figure out like which one I wanted, because they have quite a few different planners as well. So, and I'm like, don't buy it if I'm not going to use it. I surely ain't trying to pay for Erin Condren if I'm not going to use it. That's pricey. Trying to. Yeah, it has a different feel. You got the TC box. What's the TC box? I saw, was it you, Larissa, or was it Indy Niger? Maybe it was both of you. I saw had the Oso paper subscription. Oh, the Teresa Collins has a subscription box? What? Yeah, it was Indy. Oh, you have it too, Larissa? I thought I might have seen you with it as well. How much are the Oso paper subscriptions? Because I already got 2 subscription boxes, so I'm trying like not to get overwhelmed with stuff, because like when are we gonna use all of this stuff? $20? Oh, you mean the Teresa Collins Happy Plan? Are you the one that took that box out of the cart from me, Larissa? Was it you? I had it in the cart, got ready to check out, and it was Larissa. Larissa took the Teresa Collins Be Happy box from me because I was going to buy another one just for that sticker pack. I sure was. I was going to buy another one because I don't think they're selling it in the stores. I think they're only selling it online, and then it'll be online, and then it won't, and then it'll be back, and then it's not there. So Larissa took my Be Happy box. I see how we're doing things, Larissa. I saw too that Joann's has like a small paper pack for Teresa Collins, and the papers are very similar to the stickers and that tissue paper that came in the box. And I put it in the cart, and I'm like, do I really need this paper? Am I going to use this paper? So I decided not to buy it, but it's still sitting in the cart just in case I change my mind. Just in case. Larissa took the box. She sure did. But yeah, the paper, I don't know if y'all have seen the paper on Joann's. If you like doing paper crafts, and Kate, I know you do a lot of paper crafts, and but they do have that Teresa Collins paper pack, and it wasn't expensive. I think it was like $9, if that. Snooze, you lose. Oh my God. That was not a snooze for me. I was entering a discount code. I didn't even have to run and grab my credit card. I know all that information by heart. Can we all think? Oh, girl, I didn't want to talk about 45. We know that there's an underlying, that is all to stay in office. That's what that's all about. It is always your own family. Yeah. Hmm. I was like, what? I just had the box. Where did, yeah, there I was trying to enter a discount code and then it was gone. I was so mad. Oh my goodness. But I said I would just like, keep checking back and see if they bring it back. I don't know, because it's been there and it's been gone and then it'll be back and then it'll be gone again. And I'm like, come on now, Joanne's, what y'all gonna do? Oh, they said there's a New Year goal to see bro's face. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the paper pack, I think it has like 18 pages of paper. It's not I don't know, is that about the same amount you get? I don't know. I don't know. But knowing Joanne's, it won't be there if I go back for it. I don't know why that happens. Like stuff will be there one day and it's gone the next day, and then you go back and it's there again. And but then y'all know we can't really count on Joanne's and their inventory. Y'all know their inventory is way shady. Like super shady. Yeah, they had plenty for a while, and I was trying to wait till I got a 50 or 60% off coupon to purchase it. Yes, definitely we can pray for your mom, Nyleave. Christy is my sister. Chrissy say yes, I would. Yeah, we know how Joanne does it. Remember, we talked about them in the little game we played. That little game we played, and we talked about how, yes, we have it in stock. No, we don't. Wait, yes, we do. Then you sell all the parts separately. That is too funny. Be trying to change prices. Be careful with things. What? They be trying to change prices. No, I would not steal your Be Happy box, because I wouldn't want it done to me, Michelle. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Christy said I wouldn't buy it in the first place. Oh my goodness. So I don't know. Supposedly there's supposed to be another Be Happy box coming. Am I tripping, or did I hear that from somebody? I'm like, they need to slow. Now, this is something I want y'all to take notice of. And I talked about this in one of my videos, and Tamara had commented on it. And I was talking about how a lot of these newer sticker books barely have stickers in them. And she was saying, yeah, because they have bigger stickers, but they think they're slick. You need to cut down the price if you're not giving a bunch of stickers. If there's not at least 500-600 stickers in there, then it needs to be a different price. Somebody was charged $600 for a $20 item. Oh no. That's not cool at all. Yeah. And Kate, that's why I was reluctant to purchase any Be Happy boxes up until this Teresa Collins ones, because I was like, I have to like the majority of what's in that box. And the only thing that came in there that I really didn't care for was the that guided journal, which I'm gonna gift that to a friend of mine. But I'm gonna have to like at least all but one or two items. And those one or two items are gonna have to be some very small items for me to spend the money. Yeah. Ratchet joints. You're not into the boxes. Like the very first one they did, that this is your year. Oh my God, those stickers were beautiful. Um, but now I saw on Jasmine's video that you can buy like a little sticker pack of those at Joann's. I'm gonna wait. I mean, at Hobby Lobby. So I'm gonna wait until after January. I'm trying to get through this no spin, and then I'm gonna go get some of those because I did love the stickers out of that first Be Happy box. And I was like, Jasmine, you're gonna make me break my no spin. You don't like the puffy stickers? Really? You know what I'm going to do with my puffy stickers, Larissa? I'm going to make me paper clips. I'm going to have like some white paper clips and some pink paper clips, and I'm going to take two puffy stickers. I'm going to add probably a little bit of hot glue in there just to make sure that they stay together. And I'm going to make me some planner clips with them. That's what I'm going to do. And then I was trying to think like what else I could do with them, but that was one of the things that I thought was like the easiest thing to do with them. So I'm definitely going to make me some planner clips. Yeah. Because that would be really, really easy to do. And the paper clips, I got them from a dollar store. So I didn't pay anything but $1 for them. And I meant to do those already. I had meant to do that during my planner setup video, but I forgot to do it. And I think I was just kind of a little overwhelmed because I had taken that tissue paper and made those bookmarks. Oh my Lord. When I tell you that was so tedious working with that tissue paper. Oh, y'all. Because I cut out a front and a back, and then I cut out the cardstock to fit. And I cover the cardstock front and back with a tissue paper so it would be a little bit sturdy. I'm still wishing I'd done 2 pieces of cardstock to make it even sturdier. But oh my God, that was a task gluing that tissue paper down because it's so, just even cutting it was a task. But a puffy bookmark, yeah. So that's how I'm going to use those. But the sticker book, I try to just, I'm sorry, I'm really hoarding that Teresa Collins sticker book because I may not ever get any stickers like that again. And it was a little disappointing that there weren't enough pages of those florals in there. So, oh well. And I thought maybe with one of these last releases, they would have put something out there with those same florals, but they didn't. I do. Oh my God. You'll hear me talking about that in one of my videos. The one thing I don't like about batch recording, I tend to forget, okay, what was I talking about in this video? What was I talking about in that? And I feel like I'm talking about the same thing, or I'm getting my weeks mixed up or what have you. It's kind of confusing for me a little bit, but it helps. And the good thing is I did it, what was it, early Friday, I want to say. Yes, because my vertigo kicked in really bad again Friday evening. I was already feeling it from New Year's Eve, but then it got worse for Friday evening. So I was happy that I had already filmed quite a bit of stuff. And then I had to go back Sunday. I filmed some more stuff. But yeah, I do try to record. It's easier that way. And then you can just schedule and edit a schedule from there. But then another thing about that too, I need to make sure I'm constantly watching, how much storage space I'm taking up on my phone and on my SD card. Because I kept wondering why it wouldn't let me edit last week one of my videos. And I was like, I cleaned out some of my SD card, but what I didn't realize is when I finally finish producing a video, that is being saved on my phone and not the SD card. And so there was like all this space taken up on my phone and I didn't even realize it. And so I had to move a lot of those files over to my external hard drive so that I would have space, because if there's not enough space, it won't even let me edit a video. And I know when I'm running out of space for recording, because instead of it starting to count up with the time, it will give me a certain amount of time and start counting down. So like it might say I only have 25 minutes of recording and it starts counting down. So you just watch your video and placing those Teresa Collins stickers down and running out of the bullets. Yeah. I mean, I really had thought about investing in a regular, like Canon or Nokia, the DSLR or whatever they're called camera. Really was looking into getting one of those. But then I started seeing that some of those you can only record so much at a time. And I was like, why would I spend all this money on one of these things? And I could only record for so many minutes at a time. So that kind of deterred me for a while. Um, Eventually, I think I would want to get that because it would be easier for me to stay in frame when I'm recording. Because when you're recording on your phone, I try to set up like little parameters. I try to put like little specks of washi tape down. So y'all might see those little pieces of washi peeking in every now and then. But I try to do that to try and stay in frame. But it's hard, like when you're recording on a phone and you can't see what it's doing. And then now that I have a big happy planner and I have the big teacher planner, I have to, my camera has to be so much, my phone rather has to be so far away from the planner so that I can get it all in frame. And I can't see what's going on unless I stand up and plan. And I'm not trying to stand and plan. I could tell by the way some people's hands and stuff are placed in their videos that they're standing while they're planning. That cannot possibly be comfortable. And I know it wouldn't be for me because of my back. So yeah, I just pray that I'm in frame and go from there. So you have a T7i. Yeah, I think my phone is doing a great job, but I'm setting up on my overhead tripod. Oh, you haven't used it yet? Okay. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can tell when some people are standing. Like it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Like when you're sitting, your forearm is flatter against the surface. And then there you could see that they're like not flat against the surface. You can tell. I don't know. You can just tell. You tilt your phone to capture everything. I had to change where I had my mount placed. It used to be clipped on the desk and hovering above me. But what I had to start doing was clipping it because I have like a little bookshelf on top of the desk. And I'd start clipping it up here so that when I start doing the teacher planning, which I haven't done, as y'all can see, because I have not been into my teacher planner. That's a whole nother story. So I had to clip it up top and then and I was able to get a better view of the big happy planner that way, because the way I had it set up before wasn't really working for me. I've noticed it looks like some people are standing. Yeah, you can tell. And I'm like, how are they doing that? I will do that too, Christy, but you better believe I'm getting back in the chair. And I know one of my videos as um I had a reminder come through on my phone and it kicked me out of recording. And so when I finished recording the rest of it, I stood up just to make sure everything was in frame and everything, since I don't know how much of the video had gotten cut off. But otherwise, I can't do that standing. That doesn't seem very comfortable at all. Not at all. But yeah, that was the first, that before I bought, because the phone that I have was really only purchased for recording purposes. That was the main reason that I have this phone. Because I was going out and I was looking for a camera. And I remember that I want to say it was what is that site? QVC, I think it was. And they had a really good deal one time on one, but then you could only record so much at a time. Because what I do is I like to go and like research and look at reviews and stuff like that before I purchase anything like that. And then I was like, well, I'm not going to go spend all that money and then I can't even record but like 20, 30 minutes at a time. I have the Samsung Galaxy 9 Plus. 9 Plus, I think. I think that's what I have. 9, or is it a 9S Plus? 9 Plus, 9S Plus? However you say it, that's the one I have. This one. It's the, let me turn that off. See. Wait. Yeah, Samsung. I think it's a Galaxy 9S Plus is what I have. And I'm not sure. I didn't even want to get another phone. Like I didn't. But what was when I first started recording for YouTube, I was using my brother's phone because the phone I had at the time, my camera, I didn't realize that the camera wasn't working right. And this was the second one phone like that I had purchased because I broke the first one. But I hadn't noticed because I don't really do pictures. I don't really do video. I don't really do any of that on my own time. Like, and I'm not a selfie person. I don't really do photos and stuff. And so I hadn't even noticed that it wasn't like focusing properly and the quality wasn't good. And by the time I realized it was too late to go back, take the phone back and all that good stuff. So I had been using my brother's phone, and then it became a problem because it's like he wanted his phone and I was wanting to record, and then his phone would be, then of course his phone is still held up because we were editing. So I had to do something. Yes, with YouTube, it is not enough. It's not enough because let me tell you, I don't really do photos and video otherwise. So I'm like, yeah, I was buying all those little SD cards. I was buying SD card after SD card after SD card. I think I may have purchased like 4 or 5 of them. And then finally, I decided to go ahead and get that external hard drive terabyte thingy. Because I'm like, I'm tired of buying SD cards. Like those things can run, depending on sales, $30 to $50 a pop. And I was running out and buying those things like every probably 2-3 months, probably sooner. So yeah, there's a lot of storage on my phone, but I have to find a way to get my finished edit videos to go on the SD card and not on the phone. I've got to figure out how to do that. Because I didn't realize it was going to my phone. I'm like, no wonder my phone storage keeps getting backed up. And I was digging, I was searching all throughout the files on my phone to figure out what was taking up the space. And then I figured out it was the finished videos. And moved. It took like over an hour for me to move all of that from my phone to my external hard drive because it was so many videos. It must have been like every one I've done since I got in that phone because I don't remember moving any finished videos from my phone before. So I was just like, oh well. Some apps will not allow you to save to your card. Maybe that's what it is. It could be, I don't know. It's weird because I have some stuff on the card and then I have some stuff on the phone. So what I decided I'm going to do periodically is like every 2 to 3 weeks, just transfer the files. That way I'm keeping the space free at all times. And if I do it regularly like that, then I don't have to wait to transfer a whole big bulk of stuff over. And what I try to do is keep like the recent week's recordings on the card so I don't have to go hook up to the external hard drive in case I need to go back and use something. But usually once I've edited the video, I don't usually need to go back and use it for anything else. I have to go to individual app settings and tell it to save to the card. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to try that. Ooh, y'all, if y'all even knew right now, it just went like this just wave of just vertigo just hit me like whoosh. Woo, man. If I were to stand up right now, I'd probably fall right back down. Oh, goodness. I couldn't wait to get home. I was just like, it was kind of a good thing that there was traffic on the way home because every time it was like at a standstill, I would just take that as a moment to close my eyes because it was just so hard to keep them open with the dizziness. So I would just be sitting there like, yeah, man, I tell you. Now, my doctor had recommended Dramamine, right? She said, take Dramamine. You don't have to worry about getting a prescription filled. It's non-drowsy, unlike your other medication you were taking. I took that Dramamine. That was New Year's Eve. That was around 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And I kid y'all not, I didn't get back up until 20 minutes to midnight. 20 minutes. My godson was like, Mika, you were asleep forever. I was like, I woke up just in time to say Happy New Year because I was out cold. And I'm like, was it just because I needed to close my eyes or was it the Dramamine still knocked me out because everything knocks me out? My eyes glazed over. You saw it, Sherry? Oh, Lord. Yeah, it just went whoosh, like I felt it come across. Like, yeah, I have to find my allergy meds. I and take some tonight because I have to drive to work every day this week. There's nobody that can drive me to work. So I need to be able to function behind the wheel. Unless my bestie can take me to work. I don't know. But then that means I have to wait for somebody to come and pick me up, and I don't really like waiting. I don't have that kind of patience. So. And I don't want to ask my daddy because my daddy is slow when you want him to come get you or take you somewhere. He is slow. Jesus will come back before my daddy will get me to work. Yeah, Sunday was really, really bad. It was just so bad. And I was so nauseous because I was so dizzy. And so I get to this restaurant. I'm having brunch with all the people I go to the monthly worship service with. So we were there for our annual brunch. And I'm just dizzy and nauseous. And I'm like, this is not the time to be sick while you're sitting here at a table getting ready to eat food with people. So, yeah, I had to sit there and drink Sprite to settle my stomach that morning. And we were there for quite a few hours. We were there till about 1. I think I got home about 1:30, and we got there at 10. But I fought to get there and I fought to get back home. I was just like, Lord, guide me, please guide me, because all I wanted to do was close my eyes while I was driving. Um, yeah, this stuff. But I can say that I haven't had it as bad as I did some years ago during cedar season. It was about, I want to say 2014, 2015, I want to say. It was so bad. I was just like so sick from it for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. Just constantly coughing and sneezing and vomiting because of the coughing. And it got to the point where like my ribs were so sore, my back was sore, all from coughing. My throat was like completely inflamed from the vomiting. And I just haven't had it that bad in a long time, and I don't want it to get that bad ever again. It was just like hard to eat. You don't want to eat anything because you didn't know if you were going to cough and vomit it up. You know, you don't want to drink anything. You want anything in your bladder in case you coughed and tinkle, tinkle. You know, it was just bad. It was horrible. And I just never want to go through cedar season like that again. So I'm going to have to find what I did with my allergy medicine and make sure I take some tonight for sure. Oh yeah, y'all. It was like one day I was feeling a little better. I'll never forget. I was feeling a little better one night that whenever this was, and Sonic had shakes. They did like their 50 off on their shakes, and I went and I got one of those cream pie shakes, a coconut cream pie shake, which is probably my favorite thing from Sonic. And I was so excited. And then I had a coughing fit. And I tell you, I had shake everywhere. All of it came back up. It was just so horrible. I was like, I wanted that shake so bad. And so I didn't even finish what was left of it. I remember just tossing it. It was so horrible. I mean, y'all, it was one day I was driving from a tutoring appointment, start coughing in the car real bad, and I had to pull over in a Valero parking lot and just let loose right there in their parking lot. Just because I'm like, either I'm going to stop and do it here, or I'm going to vomit all in my car, and I don't want to vomit all in my car. And there was no way I was going to make it inside the store to the restroom in time. That wasn't going to happen. That wasn't going to happen. So, and that's the other dangerous thing about having those coughing fits. If you're driving, yeah, it can get really scary when you're driving. So I know that would have been so horrible, Michelle. Oh, and people were at the Valero looking at me like, is she really? All I had enough time to do was pull up, put it in the brake, open the door, and just that's all the time I had. And people were looking at me like, is she really doing that? Like, yes, I am, people. I'm dying here. And then like the coughing fits, I would cough so much, my eyes would just turn red, just from coughing, and then my eyes watering. And I just pray I never, ever have it that bad again. And it happened in one of my clients' house, like my tutoring clients. I was at their house and the coughing fit just started. And I was like, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to go use your restroom, and I'm probably going to end up vomiting in there. And they were like, it's okay, Miss Brown, it's okay. I was in that restroom for like about 5 minutes. And 5 minutes doesn't seem like a long time, but when you're vomiting 5 minutes is a very long time. Um, and I felt so bad. I felt like I just soiled their restroom, you know? And when I came out of there, they had like a 7 Up for me and some peppermints and all this stuff to help me settle my stomach a little. I was so sweet of them. I was like, I kept apologizing. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. They're like, it's okay. They're like, you shouldn't have even come to tutoring today if you were so sick like this. I was like, I'm a dedicated worker. Okay. Yes, 5 minutes of hell. That's exactly what it was. Exactly. But yeah, the crazy thing, I was first diagnosed with allergy issues. So, in what was it? I was going to say 2009. So, about 10 years now. I kid you not, almost all of my doctor's visits in those 10 years have been allergy related. Almost all of them. I don't really go to the doctor for almost anything else other than allergies. That's right, Christine. Gotta do it. Ugh. But I have this thing when I vomit, and this is going to sound really gross. I don't know if I've ever told y'all this before, but when I vomit, it comes out of my mouth and my nose. So it's like, it's really bad. It's really bad because then my nose feels like it's on fire from the acid. My throat feels like it's on fire from the acid. It really feels like I'm going to choke on it all. Miley, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But it always feels like I'm going to, I don't know. I guess that's the only way to describe it. Like I'm going to choke, or am I going to be able to get my breath back? I don't know. It's horrible. It is a very horrible experience. Horrible. Something. Now, I don't know if that is a result of me almost breaking my nose as a child. And I just thought about that for the first time just now. I never thought maybe if there was any correlation between that, the vomiting and nearly breaking my nose. I wonder if the two are related. Hmm. But I didn't always used to do that. That started in about like 2002 when I started doing the vomiting out of my mouth and nose. I didn't grow up like vomiting like that. That I was well into adulthood when that happened. Oh, I didn't quite break it. Well, I kind of broke it, but didn't. It's weird. Um, I was in what, sixth grade. I got up in the middle of the night to go use the restroom, and I didn't turn on any lights. I didn't turn on any lights until I got to the restroom, and I turned on the restroom light. So on my way back to my bedroom, I went into the wrong room. I thought I was in my room, but I wasn't. And I kept reaching for my bed because everything's dark. I keep reaching for my bed and I don't feel my bed. It's not there. And I'm reaching and I'm reaching, and then all of a sudden I hit my face on something. And I was like, oh my God, I think I'm bleeding. And so I found my way to my parents' room, even though I wasn't in my own room to begin with. I found my way to their room and I woke my parents up and I told them that it's like, I think my nose is bleeding. I hit my face. And so my mom takes me into their bathroom and she turns on the light and she just starts screaming. And she's like, oh my God, we've got to take her to the doctor. And there's just like blood everywhere. And right here was completely unhooked, all right there, like completely unhooked. It had ripped. And it was like you could just put your finger all the way through. I mean, it was gross. It was, and I was still half asleep. And then when she started screaming, I look in the mirror and I realize what's going on. And I start screaming. And then my daddy gets up and he's like, oh my God. And so they had to rush me to the emergency room. I had to get stitches. They had to stitch me back up. But I didn't like break any bones or anything in my nose, but that split. And we came to the conclusion after we got back to the house and everything, I had ended up going into the den and not my bedroom and hit my face on coffee table. And that's, yeah, it was the freakiest thing that probably has ever happened to me. um, I will never forget it. I was just screaming and crying because I've always hated needles, and they had to numb me in order to stitch me. And I was screaming because I didn't want them to stick a needle in me. And I remember, I'll never forget, there was this big woman. She reminded me of Large Marge from the Pee Wee Herman movie. I don't know if y'all remember that. Just this big, tall, big woman. And she just like kind of pressed me and held me down so that I would stop moving so they could um, inject me to numb me. And then they had to stitch me up. And so I had like about, I don't know, 4 or 5 stitches, however many it took to go across here. And it was embarrassing because I had to go to school with stitches in my nose. Yeah, it's pretty horrible. My mom, she says she still doesn't understand how I ended up in the den. Because if you, in that house that we lived in at the time, if you walk down the hallway, first room on your right was the den. The next room on the right was the room my brothers shared. Then you kind of had to turn a little bit, and then there was my room. So I wasn't even on the right side of the hallway to begin with. So I don't even know how I ended up in there. That was so not my bedroom. I don't know. Like I said, it's probably the freakiest thing that has ever happened to me. And I had to put like all this like ointment and stuff. So not only did I have stitches in my nose, I had like all this ointment, to help with the itching and all of that. So it looked like I had like a little snotty, stitchy nose. It was pretty embarrassing. And over the years, you know how they say you get like phantom pain from stuff? Like sometimes like it just starts to hurt there. It's weird. But it's not often, but every now and then it's like I could almost feel the pain of the needle and them trying to numb me. But freaky, y'all. So yeah, it makes me wonder, does that have anything to do with the way that I vomit? I don't know, Christy. I would have to ask my mom about that. I don't know. It was a horrible incident. And it was a lot of blood. Like, so I apparently hit my face pretty hard. What in the world was I doing in the den? I don't know, y'all. I still to this day don't know how I ended up in there. That would have been actually the first room I would have encountered from the bathroom. But that wasn't my room. I don't know. I'm gonna have to bring that up to my mom next time I talk to her. And ask her, was that around picture time? I was looking for pastries. I didn't have a pastry fetish back then like I do now. I don't know. But that taught me a lesson. That taught me if you get up in the middle of the night to use the restroom, make sure you turn on the lights. I learned from that experience. Turn the light on. And I have never gotten up and walked in the dark to the restroom since. Yep. So I've never broken a bone. Well, I broke a toe bone, but other than that, that was probably the closest I've come to breaking a bone. You agree, Michelle? Y'all wrong. Y'all wrong. I wasn't a little pastry monster then. Yeah, but considering where my room was in location to the bathroom, I should have at least turned on like the hall light, if nothing else. I don't know. I should have turned on my bedroom light. Then I would have been able to get back to my room. I should have done something because all I did was wait till I got in the restroom, turned that light on. I turned that back out off when I left out of there. I was, but I just didn't know it. Oh man, y'all are something else. I can't help. It's my parents' fault. I'm gonna blame it on my parents. I'm gonna blame it on my mother. Why I like pastry so much. We used to eat a lot of muffins. She would buy I never forget, we used to buy all these different muffin mixes and make those for breakfast or make muffins homemade for breakfast. It's probably why I love muffins so much. And then, of course, we always made the Bubba cake for my grandpa, and we always made cakes for church. And then my daddy always had ice cream. So I blame them for my pastry and ice cream issues. Sleepwalking? No, I actually needed to go to the restroom. I actually needed to go to the restroom. I do remember that. But telling you, kids are cruel. When I went to school, kids were like, ooh, like shut up. Yes, I have stitches in my face. Y'all can't even imagine how horrible that was. Just the fact that it wasn't even I it wasn't connected, y'all. Like it wasn't connected. How did I do that? I don't know. I don't know if my mom took pictures of that. I have to ask her. Oh, it probably. Ooh, I don't know if I would even want to see that. Ooh. And I wasn't. I was like I said, I was still pretty much half asleep because I'm groggy, just trying to get to rest. But when she screamed, "Oh my god!" that woke me up, and I looked in the mirror myself, and I was like, ah! "Yeah." I'm gonna ask her. I am going to ask her if she has pictures. That was so. How did I do that to myself? I'm still like, and how did I hit my face that hard that I ripped my nose? I still don't know. The aliens. Maybe I was abducted really quick and fast, and I just don't remember they. And then they said, go see your mother. Go see your mother. I don't know. Oh my gosh. All I know is that was crazy. That was a crazy experience for me. I pray nothing like that ever happens again. And it won't because I always turn on the light now. Yep. uh, Minecraft or Fortnite? Neither. Yeah, I be giving y'all some crazy stories, huh? I tell you, it's a true story. I promise you, it's a true story. It's just a crazy one. Just really, really. But I always say those types of things only happen to me. Like only me. Yeah, only me. I don't think anything like that has ever happened to one of my brothers. I don't think they've ever experienced anything even close to that. Nope, nope, nope. All right. Well, it's been an hour, ladies. Now here's the deal. If Big Bro can't get on next week, I'm just going to have to do the giveaway without him being present because we need to get this stuff out to somebody so they can start working on their new year stuff. You're the tough one. That's why. That's why. That's why, Christine. Well, yeah, so I will do that giveaway and bring and talk about what he's giving away and what I'm giving away in conjunction. That will happen next week regardless. And I probably will only take, if he's not present, I'll probably only take a few minutes to discuss that. And then I'm going to talk about some of the stuff that we discussed at our singles event. I was going to get on for New Year's Eve and have a quick little shout out to y'all. Yeah, allergies took me out, so that didn't happen. So that's why I had to cancel Tuesday Talks last week. But I will see you guys back here next week. I will be mailing y'all stuff out this week. I promise. I just need to do some final tweaks on the stickers that I'm making because I want them to be just right for everybody. And I didn't want to do separate mailings. I didn't want to mail the stuff and then mail the stickers. And I just wanted to mail everything off at one time. But all of that will be mailed this week. And then I will contact everybody like with their tracking numbers and stuff. Yeah. So you guys have a great evening. I'm going to go find my meds. Take my meds. I need to eat, but right now I don't even want to eat because my head is spinning too bad. So I think I'm just gonna go lay down for a minute and then maybe get back up in about another 30 minutes and try and eat. But I'll see y'all back here next week. All right. Y'all take care and hide from the allergens. All right, guys. Bye-bye.